Hey everyone, it's Froggy, and I'm back again with another episode of Women as Well. So let's continue on. Let's go to the city library, why not? After a brief inquiry at the docking station, you were able to request an airship to pick you up and take you to the Zeneska University's library. The university library was again quiet. The librarian was busy with paperwork. Science. Ooh, let's do records. You pick up a large book titled Political Maps of Southern Zal and crack it open. Official name, Zeros. Capital, Justice City. Districts 1, District 2, District 3, Prime District. Justice City located in Prime District. Even more richly decorated than many northern cities, Justice serves as an extreme case of classicism and is perfect for those who wish to live near poorer cities in order to flaunt their own financial security. Justice is home to Zeros' military, technology, scholars, and the obscenely rich. Haidahi, located in District 2, houses mostly middle-class citizens and acts both the birthplace and graveyard for many hopes and dreams. Falzixt, located in District 1, it serves as the home of many major crime syndicates and is considered both the most prosperous area in the district and the most oppressive. You continue reading for a few hours. You feel more pragmatic. Not for sale. I'm afraid not. I'm just the resident doctor, though do feel free to indulge yourself with any of the brothel boys. A modern tragedy. I've never been with a doctor before. What with you being the only male one I know. Leave him alone. Didn't take you as the type to try and chat up the men here. Greetings, Lady Zula. Oh, leave him be. The conversation was likely heading in that direction anyways, don't you worry. But if you're here, let's talk business, shall we? On the way to dinner, hopefully? Sure. The two of you began walking towards the dining room, Zula's gaze switching back and forth between the path ahead and you. It seems our schedules clashed more often than not these past several cycles. How fortunate that I was able to finally find you. It's incredibly easy to just miss someone here. I haven't even met all the staff yet. Over 100 members under Zuna's employ. You can't be blamed for missing some. Though it did make interrogations go quite terribly. Couldn't narrow down the suspects? Not enough. Several outright told me they have nothing to do with the abductions, but several more refused to say anything. Not unless brought to court and bribed for their brief answer. So many? An inevitable unpleasantness. Everyone knows how high profile the children abduction case is. Could you imagine the payout if they were brought to court and proved themselves innocent? A get-rich-quick scheme. What about you, though? Will you tell me if you have anything to do with the missing children? Deny. I categorically have nothing to do with those children. Demand money. Sorry, but apprentice matriarchs like gold, too. No, we do not have anything to do with this. It's always refreshing to hear someone say it straight out. And for what it's worth, to my knowledge, I have nothing to do with the missing children either. You'd be surprised how many have refused to give such a simple, swift answer. Do I know any of them? Lady Vicia, Zuna, Axe, Marixia, and Artemis. I don't know if you've met the other 40 or so that refused to give a clear answer, but those are the ones that came to mind. Vicia and Lady Zuna? They didn't strike me as people who would want more money. There's more than one reason someone could refuse to answer. Marixia and Axe have likely driven by greed to some degree, but Artemis, Zuna, and the Grey may have very well been truly offended by the inquiry. That, of course, assumes all 5 of the aforementioned individuals are in fact innocent. If any of them are guilty, it'll be buried under the several dozen hiding behind the Zeneskans who share their answer. Not to downplay my current misfortunes. There's more. There's always more. Apparently among the group of people who decided to stay mum is an individual who egged them on to do so. A leader. found out after eavesdropping. They never repeated the person's name within earshot, but they're high on my list of suspects. Because whoever convinced half the staff to stay quiet is definitely shady. And again, the motive behind the silence could be boiled down to either greed or security. If this puppeteer is our culprit, then they're using numbers to mask their identity and doing it well. But if money is what guides their actions, then there is a pact amongst the group at play, or the schemer is hoping to catch them. Because they'll be brought to court and given a large sum after being proven innocent. Wise woman. You're being very open with the mere apprentice. Zula began eyeing the hallway and sneaking peeks from behind. I appreciate it, but I'm kind of curious why. Because you're not the one we're after. And if you're not, then hearing your perspective on the various people living here would serve me well in perhaps narrowing down possible culprits. You are a seer, after all. You stopped walking, prompting Zula to after she took a few more calculated and slow steps that echoed with a bit more significance than before. She turned her head to the right to look at you with one scrutinizing eye. You're still hungry, are you not? I don't intend to tell anyone about your situation, if that's what you're worried about. I was. Thanks for telling me that. It's your powers I'm really after, or rather the person who is affecting it. Mara, you think she has something to do with all of this? You resumed walking, with Zula joining you once you caught up with her. Who's to say? I just want to keep my options open, and a woman with an unnatural gift is in a most unusual situation begs my attention. Claire and I are trying to find some workarounds so you seers can retain more of your visions upon waking up. When we come up with something, I'll find you. You want my visions to help you find out who's responsible for all of this? Or even where to look. As far as I know, this whole garden business is a waste of time. Your cooperation is most appreciated. Well then, this was a productive chat. We'll see each other again, Zena of Jalil. Scary woman. With more than enough thoughts on your mind, you ate your barbecue ribs and went to bed for the cycle. Jeez, what a cycle. You had dreams of that cave again. This time you heard a grumbling, low growl from the hidden depths, with the dragging sound gradually approaching you. It sounded like it could emerge into sight at any time when... These dreams... let's go to our office this time. I guess we'll focus on paperwork today. You continue to work on a new pile of papers that came in for you to sign. You had the feeling keeping true to political paperwork was the right course to becoming a matriarch. It's bullshit! It can't be helped. Not only would she ignore my request to not come to Zeneska, but your training will still not resume, correct? No, but that doesn't mean that you should let Yexa on your island. I'm allowing nothing. During her military days, she was arguably the most prominent soldier to have ever lived, and most certainly the most powerful. Simply put, attempting to bar her from entry would be unwise at best, and an empty gesture of attempting to stop her at worst. What is your history with the Grey? It is, after all, thanks to you and your training that she wished to visit in the first place. My history? She's the biggest asshole this side of Zal. Sure, she might make those glass statues you call apprentices become stronger, but it ain't worth it. My job is to prepare them for the road ahead, and if I cannot prevent Lady Yexa from coming, then I have no reason to turn down her offer to train the girls. Feel free and try to stop the Grey from entering the castle if you think all you need to do is tell her no. You'll see that such pragmatism has a cost soon enough, Suna. Zuna's gaze jolted to yours the moment that it was clear Yaxida was done talking. Not too many dreams from now. Joy will be teaching some of the humans visiting Zeneska some basics about our world. You're welcome to listen in if you fancy. He'll be at the university every other minor cycle. Training and teaching, eh? I wonder if we'll have exams again. You went to grab dinner, which happened to be tacos. It seemed everyone was getting spoiled by Earth's many dishes, and that one in particular had you ready for bed before you knew it. Here's to plenty of rest. After falling asleep, you had a dream of Zaris hiding himself in his room to privately cry. Aw. What a cute dream for once. Just a nice, normal, cute dream. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more videos from me, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.